Look at that. I finished exactly 12 a.m. Sunday night, so it's Monday morning officially. It's been a really long day. You guys, look at this place. I mean, it's insane, okay? I followed the footprints that I got in the snow. There was so many footprints. I threw one picture in here because the snow was all melted when I came back. I really didn't think this high elevation snow would be melted. A lot of it isn't. A lot of it is. It's been great. I'm super zapped. Whatever word you want to use, energy overloaded, okay? So I'm kind of narrating throughout the video. Forgive me, I had to, because I am saying some stuff, you guys. I had to take stuff out and left most of it in, so it's embarrassing, some of it. You'll see. I mean, I'm talking about random stuff, like, it's crazy. So once I got to, like, the 21st clip, I was like, oh, this is good, but it's like 12 minutes long, and I just wanted the whole thing in there, because I am just, I think I even say I'm zapped. And then the actual video will begin. So try to watch this whole thing, you guys, if you can. I think it's worth watching. You're going to see me, a mental patient. Anyway, over now. I'll try to put some music on. I got a couple of pictures here. Wait till you guys see this, look. Holy moly! Woo! Look at that, there's a cut log way up here. You know they brought that up here. They had to have brought that here. Look at that. For people that don't understand this, I'm not myself right now. They incorporated it in the main structure. Put it that way. Come. Trickle in. I was watching Dr. Disrespect. You guys ever seen him? Oh man, is he funny. I'm not a gamer, but I like watching them because he's entertainment to me. He's like, I'm the two-time. You gotta watch that guy, he's hilarious. The two-time. I want to get him out here. Dr. Disrespect in Bigfoot universe. I say that sometimes you guys might see it once in a while, like I'm on a YouTube video. And it's not necessarily relating to Bigfoot, but it's just someone that fits. Like they belong out here. And I'll say in the YouTube channel, they never say it, but I'll be like, you need to come to Bigfoot Universe. So, this is what I was trying to show you. I got ADD'd out. Look, so ADD'd out because they're zapping me right now. He's got me so good. Okay, watch. Here's the thing, guys. I'm getting good at it. He knows. He's trying so hard. Here's the thing. They try so hard, and if they're having trouble, they stop. Because I think it starts to bother them, like it annoys them if it's not working. They can only try so hard and you get like a headache or whatever it is. And he's in, but they know, that he knows my knowledge. It's crazy. It's like they know everything I know. They know all the Bigfoots I've been to. They know I know. It's just a crazy thing. I know that just sounds like a bunch of gibberish, but it's the only way I can get it out. So you saw this, right? I said, let me start over, and now it's been 10 minutes. All right, look at that. Now keep in mind, that one, okay, goes out right there. Okay, and somehow gets incorporated into all of this. X. That goes to another X. That X is part of another X. All right, you got that TP structure right there. It's a teepee structure. You guys realize that, right? That little star structure X inside the bushes is connected to everything you see. Everything here has been moved and disturbed. Or kicked. Blatant. 2 to the right, become an X at the top. Over and out. Actually, don't over and out me yet. I want to show you that. So that's actually what it is. It's an X. An incredible X.
So just for the record, the actual video starts...
And then the cut piece of log.
I think just around 9 minutes.
It's got the big end up.
Somewhere.
Where the cut is, and it goes down. Somewhere back there. There it is. There's no doubt. It's uphill facing this way in a symmetrical X next to an entire... with a star structure inside those trees with double... I mean,
and I'll just say one more thing.
I don't know why I feel like I have to
nothing
explain every little detail, but sometimes I do. X. You guys, how many X's have we seen? I haven't even shown you the half of them. I'm not even kidding. Because you don't want to see them. I could show you 200 X's today, but no one wants to see them. Mark, we've seen the X's. It's like, just go jump in a lake then. I don't care. This is what I do. I show X's. Maybe it's time for you not to watch the channel anymore. Maybe it's time for someone new that doesn't know about the X's to see them. That, you know, the whole channel isn't based around you or me. You know what I mean? In fact, it's got nothing to do with me. I do this for all of you guys. It's got nothing to do with me. What the hell? Golly gee, that's a nice X. Come, trickle in. I'm zapped right now, I have a buzz. He got me zapped. I don't know why. I think it's to get it's not to keep me away, it's to get like information. He's getting information from my head. There's so many too. The other thing is I can sometimes I feel like certain ones are trying and he can't. And the other dude's like, dude, watch this, let me do it. I'm telling you, that happens. Here's that ravine, and I did not want to come this far over. I want to go the other way because I'm starting to, lose my son soon. I just see some snow, and I would seriously doubt they would walk. Like, what do you do, right? You come up. Just make sure before we go on here. You're walking down, you come up this hill. And it's like the first thing you see. This is the edge of the world, right? This is why I think they're different. That's its own world, and it's a gigantic one, you guys. That one's like, I haven't even seen the beginning of it, and it's square miles, right? It's square miles. It's probably at 2 square miles, about 1.5 square miles. I'm trying to be accurate. So you walk up here, you got your trail marker, right? This is the first thing you see. And then what about I come up today? I stopped to see this because I found this like a cocoon, a giant cocoon in the trees with all these leaners going up, right? And then I'm like, oh, I got to see that again. Oops, I almost fell. It's not there. It's gone. They know I saw it. I swear to you. They were right there, watched me talk about it or whatever. I don't remember what I said even. I have to look at the video. But somehow that was removed for safety to make sure. They're all inside there. There's seats and pine cone eating. They always have a log through the pine cones, and that's it right there. Give me a second. I gotta crisscross through all this. Look at that X. Yes, there's a cut log. Look at the bottom of this. Okay, so you got a fork. This is the kind of stuff that really gets me, okay? You got your fork. They put that down. It's a forked X, okay? Look at the bottom of that one. I mean, you guys, it's an eyelid, basically. But this one was stuck through. So little like ones like that, I don't really understand it, like, because it seems like he could have done it without that little arch. So why did he put that on there? I don't know. That's the little things like that make me curious. Blatant. All right, let me get by all this stuff, and we'll get over some new structures. All right, so I'm going hopefully really far back here today. If you guys look back at my last video, or it was one of the last 2 videos, it says footprints in structures. Well, there was footprints all over the place here. That X was still up.
See if you notice any changes.
The thing down below,
this video.
The cocoon thing was there. Now it's not. Like, things are changed since I've been here last. I don't think there's a human cut there, but as new as it looks in the camera, it's still at least a couple of years old. See, they seem to walk right through here. See how nice this X is? Look at this, guys. Let me lower my pole here. Hold on. So I can actually carry it. Okay. Right on the side of the road. Now remember, I'm at 10,000 feet. I mean, there's nobody. It's a Sunday. I did pass a couple on some four-wheelers. They don't bother me. Especially when I see it's a couple, you know, then I'm totally happy. If it's a bunch of dudes, like, hanging out, then it bothers me right away. Because you know they're up to no good. So, all of these footprints came through.
Of course,
here.
that is not true in all cases.
Let's go see what's behind it all. They sure make sure it's not going to be easy to get in here. And I'll bet you, as soon as we get through it all, like this, it'll become trail.
Here's one of the hundreds of footprints from the other day.
Let's see. You guys, way too many footprints. I don't know why. Oh, you know why? I already see incredible stuff, but it's small scale. Because I filmed that on the way all the way up, thinking I'd come back and do what I'm doing now, but I ended up being up there all day. And I was like, oh, these footprints aren't going anywhere. I'll just come back in a couple days, which is now, and film them and really follow them. And it's been so beautiful yesterday and today. All the snow melted. So I'm hoping I can find some patches back here with that. Look at this. See? See how it's getting different? Like, you know what we'll call it? Untribal. It's getting untribal.
You guys watch when I...
But I think what it is...
Hold on.
Is you have these different species.
Watch when I zoom on this rock.
There's clearly...
I see this thing right now.
There's no doubt one of them
I
is
remember
very
seeing
small.
it, and then all of a sudden, watch. It's something cool. And I'm like, boom. And I just walk away. No, it doesn't seem like
here.
much, but why didn't I go
spot,
look at
that?
right
Right here. I'm finding
you
out
guys see
so
the
used to having
pointers? Look at the pointers.
Look for signs by a road and then
right there. They're all
sometimes
bent
follow
and they're
them
pointing.
for 5 miles up a hill.
Wait till you see
But I've been realizing that's not always the case.
what they're pointing at.
Sometimes their spot is right in a place you would never think it is, which is 100 feet off a road that is very lightly traveled, but nevertheless. And then let me walk a little further, and then I want to talk about something real quick. These are all X's and structures. It's just that it's tough to see them and appreciate them because of how well it's camouflaged. Give me 1 second.
To break the outlines for
Look at
the
this.
world above.
Now it's amazing that I had all those footprints below with toes, mind you. Okay, mind you. I don't even say that, but I just said it. With toes, right? Double X there. A bend meeting the top of the X. Structures behind it.
I don't know about you, but that looked
Now
like
let's talk about something real quick.
3
guys,
X's
okay?
to
This is
me.
important.
What's important, Mark?
Invisibility, okay, or cloaking, or, what are some of the other words?
This is important.
Look at this spot. It's cleared. I think we hurt ourselves every day, not just in Bigfoot, but with the terms that we use are all incorrect. Everything we say, basically, it makes sense to us, but not to anybody else. Like, we're just so off on everything because we use our imaginations to come to conclusions, basically, and in every aspect of our life. And what I want to talk about is it's not that Sasquatch is invisible. It's more of a perception issue. It's if the brain cannot perceive something, it won't see it. Do you follow me? You can't. If your brain cannot process something, it just won't see it. You won't know it. It doesn't even exist to you. And that's exactly what we're dealing with here. It's hard for me to go in detail. I know this so wholeheartedly, but it's tough to transfer a lot of what they give me to words. I'm not good at that to begin with. That's why I don't understand why I feel like they have me doing this sometimes, and it's like there'd be some better people. But so yeah, perception. It's a perception issue. This hit me like a ton of bricks one day the other day. And it's just the way we're perceiving things. If we can change our perception around a little bit, it may help, you know. And there's rules to that as well with these guys we're talking about, because they can show themselves. We can see them by accident. Sometimes.
I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I'm getting a kick out of it.
They do use ways to mask, but that's the ways they do it. Fit right, in my opinion, fit into that perception situation. Like you're still. The camera sees it, you know what I mean? So there's a good example. The camera is seeing them in their magic. So why can't you? Because your brain doesn't know how to. Look at this little spot. All right, well, let's go find out what this does.
I don't say things good.
So the X meets there.
But the words are right.
Hey, look really carefully. Look at this. Look at these two little trees behind. Little dinky little trees, right? Come up. It's right there. They tucked it in, and it goes right there. Sorry. So, not that I just, explained, everything about Bigfoot, but it'll help you understand a little bit. It's you that is not seeing Bigfoot. They're right there. It's us that's not seeing it. Because your brain cannot process the information, and you only know what your brain tells you. So what you see, you think is accurate. I don't know. I understand what I'm saying. That's all it counts. Look, another spot. These are so preliminary to me.
I understood today. I'm trying to follow now.
Give me a minute. All right, working my way up to hopefully the big world. I'm working my way back to you. See, I just say stuff and it reminds me of songs. Or someone else says it. Catching my breath here, give me a minute. I just flew up this hill. All right, so you got your X there. There's an X right there. Check this out. There's an X right there. There's an X right there. There's an X right there.
You guys, keep in mind, I'm not wasting your time. The payoff is insane.
A beautiful.
You can use the slide, but then you won't see how this happens.
Like yesterday.
You'll be able to do this one day.
It
just clicks one day.
The fluff dirt next to it.
All the mystery, like, I don't know about this, or I'm not sure. Let me send a picture to Mark. All that goes away.
There's no doubt that they're hanging and running through here, but this isn't the main place, I don't think.
It's up there. It's insane.
Look at this.
I already know. That's why I just keep going and going and going. I get zapped, you guys. I haven't got to it yet. I'm literally dropping these clips in, and I haven't seen it.
Someone did that. Remember,
we should be able to tell
when I
here
say Bigfoot
in a little bit.
I'm including everything that could possibly be in this forest. Okay, I'm not even showing you half of the X's to my left. See how it's all twisted? Break. That's all them. X's everywhere on the ground. There's got to be 10, 11, 12, including over there, just right here. All right, so what I'm seeing, I thought, I didn't want to get your hopes up too high, but it might be okay if they did. Let me see.
I skipped myself way up here with the video because
it's there.
Was getting monotonous.
All right, this is good. This is going to be good, I think. Look. I saw that thing just like barely through all these small trees.
You guys don't understand.
I just knew.
What it's like.
Between the footprints.
To finally get
the stuff I've been seeing.
To a real Bigfoot world.
That this is all Sasquatch. Here's a big world. This is what I like to see. Okay, this is my challenge to you guys. I love the structure pictures, but you got to find the worlds. And believe me, based on most of the pictures you send me, you're very close. You know, you're just right in the area. You're not following. Well, it's not that you're not doing it, or you're just not making the effort. See, this is a Bigfoot world. It's a Bigfoot world.
There's many exceptions to what I'm saying. I'm just talking to some people.
Who were we dealing with last night? We were going, Jake, you got a great response. You guys go to Colorado Bigfoot community page. Actually, it's on the main page too. Jake, who watches my videos, got a great picture of Bigfoot. How do you explain that? Ask your husbands that don't understand this, or wives. How that got there. Look at that. It goes all the way out there, you guys. It's all the way out there. This one, as always, goes up the tree like that. Oh my God. Without a doubt. He just came in. Hey, buddy.
I cannot tell you how happy I am to have found this place.
All right, so footprints
insane.
walking up the.
They are there, and I don't know what happens to me.
You guys, look at this. This is a giant world.
I might not be able to tell.
Like
I can't remember anything I said, so I'm watching
this right now. A place like
now.
this. It's a miracle, is what it is. It's a miracle from them or God himself. You guys, are you processing what's in the camera? What's on your screen right now? Can you process? Can you dig it? Because if you can't, I don't want you on my channel. And I mean that in the nicest way. I need to surround myself with people that understand this. It's the only way it can go forward. As long as there's negativity and idiots and people that cannot think outside their own head, think outside the box. I don't need you guys. I'm sorry. I probably would love you as much as everybody, away from this. I don't care about the money. I don't care about how many subscribers I have. It's not about any of that. Do I like some recognition? Sure. That's fun. But I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be...
I'm just letting this roll.
I'm not out here for any of that.
Something's wrong with me.
If you want to be famous and you're doing Bigfoot, you picked the wrong... you picked the wrong topic. You guys got to see the structures above me. It's a freaking mind blower. A giant world. Now keep in mind, hundreds of footprints leading up here in the snow. So it's going to be tough because it's so patchy. It's in the corners. I'm guessing it's going to be tough to find one today, but if I could find even a random melted print would be great. Okay, we got a real clean area here. Oh man, do I know these guys, this type. Look out front. Now up is a mind blower. You guys look at the leaning tridents. What the? See if we can't get that a little bit clearer. My auto zoom is on, I think. I don't know what's going on with this thing. That's incredible. What I also see is an incredible line this way as well. You see that X? Everything's telling me to go up though. Look at this X. And there's that other one, amazing one behind me. Look at this, you guys. Holy shit. I'm cursing this video, I don't care. I showed you that crazy X right over there, right? Oh my God, look at this. Gorgeous, there's one right there. Okay, a beautiful symmetrical X. There's one right there. It's amazing. Nobody in the world can find one of these things. You know, like your husbands that don't, I'm not talking about Michelle, Eileen. I'm talking about, you know, like you can't find the X's. People are like, I've been finding all the structures, Mark, but I can't find X's. Perfect example, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit. 5.
Remember, guys, it's like I've been drinking. Something's going on. This is what happens when they...
Yes, I just said holy shit. What am I supposed to say?
I'm cursing
Golly
now.
gee, guys. Those sure are swell X's. It doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. Holy sh! Works better. Look. How many can I show you? Footprints.
I'm not promoting
X's.
that language. I don't even really like to
Incredible
say it, but I am blown away.
I'm here all day.
Just
I'm here
watch.
until it gets dark. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna go up. I was gonna go over, but I'm gonna go up. And again, guys, I appreciate the advice about being quiet, but it's ridiculous. Okay, Bigfoot doesn't... You're gonna get nothing different if you're walking out here quiet or if you're talking like me right now. In fact, you're gonna get more if you're talking. Quiet scares them, makes them nervous. I don't care if it's an Indian folklore or not. The Indians were wrong on that one. Now, there's not many people I respect more on this subject than the Indians, but there are still people, and they're not right about everything. And being quiet is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You guys gotta remember how many hours I've been out here, okay? More than most of you have been in work in the last 3 years. About double that, probably. I know whether being quiet or talking is better. It doesn't, at very least, doesn't matter at all. It's got no bearing whatsoever on your interactions. In fact, I think if you're talking, it helps. They know what I'm saying. I've been seeing people lately like, since when does Bigfoot understand English? My answer was, since when didn't they? What gives these people these crazy, thoughtless, brainless, facts that they come up with? Because they hear some mumble jumble somebody has on a recording somewhere? You guys, that's not all Bigfoots. That's one of a billion Bigfoots. Do you think it's possible in the 999,999 other ones that one of them understands English? Of course they understand. I'm about to smash my camera against this tree right now. Okay, let's go up this way. That was a whistle I've never gotten before. I literally just got a...
Just for the record, that was Neil's camera I was about to smash.
He was like telling me he's over there. It's a telepathy. He's in my head. He's in my head. He knows, whether they understand English or it's translated via telepathy, they know everything I'm saying. You guys, I talk to them. They answer me. I mean, they've pushed trees down for me when I've asked them, right next to me. They understand everything. It's a telepathy conversion, or they just understand. I believe their language, they have their own language. And maybe not all of them, but there's certainly ones that do. It's part of their job, you guys. This is way more sophisticated. They're not just sitting out in these woods. They're much more involved with this world than we realize. Well, than most of you realize, because I realize it. Look at that. So I've been walking and walking and walking. The top of this hill is about another 4 or 5 miles. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm already up 2. And it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'd get back in the pitch dark, and I don't have a flashlight. I just brought memory cards and my gun because I wanted to leave my backpack because I know I'd be climbing up a lot of hills. Wow, look at that thing, you guys. And that's an X. It's a black X. Oh my God, I gotta go over there. Oh my God, there's an X right there. I'm counting more X's than I've almost ever seen. Except the land of 100 X's or whatever it is. There's disturbance, fresh disturbances everywhere. There's X's. And I'm not exaggerating when I say everywhere. This is incredible. Look. X. Sorry about that, I hit the button. X. The zoom button on this camera and the off and on to film is right next to each other. Look at that. That's almost identical to the first big X I showed you guys. With the bottom, the way it is. Wow. Like super wow.
Look at all the bent stuff uphill.
This is all a perception issue.
I don't know where I'm getting that from, but I believe myself.
We can see these, but we're not looking at them the right way. We don't understand the first thing about them.
I mean, do you guys realize what you're seeing?
This is a major spot right here. All underneath it is disturbed. Look how black the X is. I should do a 360 like this. What do you think? We wait for a better spot.
Of course, I'm zapped at some point, and I forget. Well, at least I'm waiting to see. I remember being zapped.
Leaning on the trail marker with another one coming up to hold it so it can stay where it has to be. This is an amazing spot. It's an amazing spot. It's one of the best spots anyone's ever found. I'm talking about this X. This is insane. Man, does the sun really show up there? Look at that. Like it just all of a sudden becomes sun. You guys gotta hear. That's all I need. He's down below me.
You guys, if it ever sounds like I'm bragging, please don't think I'm not. Even though I might be.
He went. It was nothing like... This was like an actual whistle out of his mouth. But I've also been whistling the whole time. I'll do it one more. I knew I should have turned my camera on that time. I had a 40-minute whistle off. Copying each other, mimicking everything we did. Everything he did. Oh my God, he was like, he goes, like someone does on a job site to get your attention, but it wasn't as powerful as like some of those the humans that do it. Like, I can't do that kind of whistle. Let's walk a little bit. That's amazing. I'm like, it's the best spot anyone's ever... It is in a sense, you know, like it's very special, this right here. Of course, I found things that are more pretty, but there's something about here, you guys. There's something about here. It's so good. Oh, I think I heard it again. Let me sit down. I'm gonna leave the camera on.
Guys, I find their perches. I mean,
I know I heard it again. Hold on.
They're right there.
Somewhere that's dry. You guys, wait till you hear this whistle. It's a person. You can see how far I've walked up. 2 miles straight up that hill. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not a hobby. Look at that. I just keep going. I want to get to that sun. The sun's shining right in here. It just doesn't get here. Look. It's amazing all the snow is melted. It's because all the heat travels through the ground in these branches. That thing's freaking warmer than the forest. All right, give me a sec. Let me get up high. Okay, here's the sun line. Right here. You guys, it's going down. It's going to set right there. In another hour to 2 hours, I'll have no sun. I got to start going out of here because I'm going to go a long way out of here. I've been in here for about 2 hours or so. You guys, explain to me how that could happen. It's about 18 feet off the ground. Look at it. It's not even broken. It's like...
I'm still waiting for when I'm supposed to be zapped. That's what I remember.
By the way, on a tremendously steep hill. Okay, I mean, this goes...
I've had a cut.
Down. I don't know how I can show you. I'm trying to show
you. A bunch of endless rambling. That sounded like someone did a line of coke or something. Down. But I'm not seeing like anything I want to show you that would show that. So I think it's coming. I don't know.
With a football team. Lift it up.
It must be coming because that uphill. I really don't know. I'm not even making that up.
It's like dry in here. I get these couple little spots of snow. Like there's nothing in any of them. No deer or nothing. Because it's just you couldn't. You'd have to go out of your way to go step in that. You know, but out here, oh my God, there's like thousands of impressions from like over the years. Like they're everywhere. Once in a while, you get your foot, like you'll just step in one. You're not even looking, and you just step in one, and you can feel it. Like, especially the ones you can see, and you put your foot in it, like you can feel his foot. X. There's no way. I see that as much as I see anything. You see this? Look. It's so strong. Now, a lot of people that watch my videos believe you'll see the arch. See it all the time. These two are upside down. A lot of people believe. It's weird. I don't argue with them either. Like I'm about half there with them. That a lot of them hardly ever touch our ground. That they're always on these. Always, you know, and then our common sense will immediately go, that's ridiculous. How can that be? And that's where you're an idiot. Okay. I'm the same way, but I've changed. Don't say, how can that be? Don't say that like you think you know the answer. You don't know anything. That's your problem. When I say you, I mean us. We don't know anything at all. Nothing. Okay. I don't even think we landed on the moon, you guys. Okay, we don't know anything. Any technologies we have, everything we have has come from somewhere else. TV, the cell phone, all the key components on those motherboards that make it all happen. You really think a person made those? You don't ever hear anyone talk about that person. He'd be the most famous person in the world. It's all alien technology, you guys. All of it. Me being able to talk right now, and some of you guys will hear this tomorrow. That's alien technology. Look. Because we were like idiots 100 years ago. We were shooting each other in the Old West on horse and buggy. And all of a sudden I have a 4K camera that can go look over there by itself. I mean, I don't think so. Tall whites. Two words. The tall whites. And some other ones. Tall whites are our number ones. I'm not supposed to talk about this, but I don't care. They're our number one most involved with alien species. And when I say alien, I use that word loosely. You know, we could be the aliens. You know? There's a lot of people in for a huge shock when they die. Like, huge. This is crazy. I'm starting to get left. Look at this, you guys. I mean, I'm just passing it up because I'm just talking, rambling. That's what I do. I talk. It's not even that exciting talk. It's just that I talk. It's ADHD channel. You don't like it? You know where the door is. And I mean that as nicely as I can. I don't want anyone to go anywhere. Of course not. I love all of you guys. I do not want to lose anybody. Even some of the biggest jerks. I kind of like having them around too. Look how that comes up. Because you can be a total loser jerk, but somehow come through kind of cool. Like, we kind of like you, you know? Because you're just entertaining, whatever it is. You know, I want to give that guy a chance. Some people I can't give a 2-second chance, you know? Other times, I don't know. I just know in my heart, as much as I want to punch that guy in the face, to give him a chance, you know, with this. And that has not failed me yet. The best people I have, well, that's not true, but some of the best people that most of you don't even know, I just deal with them privately, have become. So in other words, the worst people, some of the worst have become the best. Look, like real into it. Like they've did their 180 became real powerful, is what I'm trying to say. Because now he spins all that hate, does exactly what I do, and sends me all the pictures, which is pretty cool. Because I would do that. If someone had done that for me, I probably would never have done this. Like if someone that did this a lot would accept my pictures, the second I send them to him, the guy's looking at them, like me. Well, you know, usually within that day, I'm looking at him, right? We're conversing back. I tell him my opinions and what I think about the spot. And it actually helps a lot because he respects my opinion, knows I'm out here all the time. And when I was starting, if just one of those morons that thought they were doing Bigfoot said, "Hey, Mark, great structures," you know, I probably would never have needed any more than that. I just needed someone to see what I was finding. And then, you know, I started posting a couple pictures online, and boom, it just went from there. I got a huge reaction right away off of some of my terrible cell phone videos. But it's what set me on the way. So
I think this is about where it starts. I have not watched any further.
I talk.
Yeah.
That's how I get through this.
I'm talking about subjects that have nothing to do with these woods.
So here, let's just not talk.
And I start getting weird.
Kind of boring, isn't it? It is for me, anyway. I think I talk for me. I'm definitely not talking too much for you guys. Like, it's not like I think, oh, these guys enjoy me talking, let me talk some more. It has nothing to do with that. I know. It's a nerve thing out here. I got so much stuff coming through my head. Only here. I can say stuff in the car, sort of, if I'm looking at structures, but when I'm in a place like this, the information never stops coming, or whatever is going on in my head. I could write about 60 books right now. I'm not even kidding. Just get someone here with a pen. Look at that ground.
It's like I'm on drugs or something. Like I'm on an upper or something.
So I'm walking way left. I should be past. Yeah, I'm definitely past where I came in.
Whenever I'm zapped, I say weird things.
I've gotten some more whistles. That's why I'm running the camera.
Like I could write 60 books right now.
I've been doing most of this talk because I want to catch something.
I remember one time I said, I only remember it from the video. I said,
blatant.
Something about water, how I don't need water or something. It was so funny. I laughed. I think I put that back up, that Zap video from like a year ago. It was pretty good.
Now, does me being new here count? I don't think so. That's the thing. Look at that one. Look at that, guys. Holy cool. I just made that up. There's your perch. It's disturbed as heck. You can see the color differences? It's the perch. I can see it kicked up, right? Look at this. Look at that one. I want to take it home. I can't, though. Trident. A little mini trident. Look. What are the chances? At least I'm getting my point across to some people on that, because there we go. Because I've been getting pictures of tridents from people, or the fork. We'll talk about the fork, and people are seeing that, and that makes me so happy. It's kind of like, what are these people, like these alcoholics or like God people, like, if I can save one person, I did my job. It's like, please, I'm so sick of hearing people like that. I mean, that's great that you save the one person, but you're just making an excuse for yourself. But in a sense, look at this. You guys, they were just here. I can't believe it's
Trust me, I'm not exactly myself right now.
In the middle.
They're like monitoring what I'm saying or something. He's got me. I know he does.
Footprint. disturbances. Butt seats. You can see the butt seat.
I think they wanted me to see these seats. I
there.
know it sounds crazy.
They're not far.
Look at this X, you guys.
You guys, look at the size of this X. Are we starting to catch on?
You guys, ignore my zapness. I want you to see
this X?
What's around these perches.
How big that X is. Okay, look at the ground in front. All right, and then what do we got here? From today. A soft round seat. This sinks in right here, okay? Soft round seat. There's definitely a bigger one, smaller one. It looks like a husband and wife. That's what comes to mind. I don't know. I just don't know. Follow this down. This is right at his feet. He probably has his feet on it, right? Follow it down. It goes into there. It goes into some crazy bend, some arched stick, into a perfectly symmetrical X. What you're seeing right now is something that I don't think anyone in the world has ever shown before. That's the kind of credit I want. Like, yeah, that guy Mark. I want people to talk to me, talk about me. Like, like in conversation down the road one day. Like, oh, did you ever see Colorado Bigfoot stuff? Oh, you guys, wait till I show you. That's my reward. I don't want to be famous, but like, I'll be reading something and I'll see my name quoted among people I've never even heard of or seen of, I'm not friends with. That's pretty cool. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I like that. That's pretty cool. Like, hey, they know who I am. Yeah, no. That's all I need. It's just private. I live alone. I don't even see people. I don't listen to the news. You guys, look at this. Just look at this, okay?
This is embarrassing. You have to see this, though. This is...
Look how disturbed it is.
Insane.
Can you see where they were sitting? And watch this. So, you saw all of this stuff, right? Check this. This is crazy. This is the stuff I miss this a lot because I'm so excited. Top of the X, right? Field goal. It's right there as a field goal.
Did you guys see the spread on that X at the base?
Watch here. X below it. Follow it up. Field goal. Not only is it a field goal, but it's the only standing dead tree in the entire forest that has a fork. If that's not a mind blower to you, like seriously, if your mind isn't blown away by what you're seeing right here, you got to go watch somebody else. You really do. You're killing me because I can feel you. Go somewhere like some Bigfoot guy. I don't know. Well, first of all, you always have this other guys that you should be watching. I mean, there's some great guys. You got Dwarf, does a great job. He's out there all the time. They've dumbed his, I haven't talked to him about it, but they've dumbed his channel down too. They take the bells away. He's got almost 3,000 subscribers and will get like 50 or 100 views. And it's not enough. I can see his subs are not getting, because he does good work. He's finding great stuff. He's well-spoken and he's a nice guy. And he should be getting way more views than he does. Blatant. Somewhere up there. And, Chris, Berkshire Bigfoot, you guys, Connecticut. He's got his heart in it more than anybody I know. You got Mark, M-Beast in Missouri. You got, there's so many people. I'm just talking about YouTube. I had another idea. It came to me like a really good idea. Let me start this over and think about whether I should say it.